Dan's Corinthian world.
Hello, welcome to Dan's Corinthian world. Some of you may have been around for a little while and think, what's going on? So this used to be a general toy collector channel. It's now rebranded because all I focus on now is these little guys. Corinthians, little fellas with the big heads from back in the 90s. We all love them. So yeah, that is where the channel is now focused. I thought for this first little video, I'll take you back to the beginning. The early 95 sort of era, Premier League. There are teams in there like Wimbledon, Coventry, and who can forget the original rubbish Manchester City. I thought I'd take a look back, pick one figure from the first wave of headliners, and just have a look back at some of the original, really, some of them good sculpts, some of them really dodgy sculpts. But let's see what we can find. So in no particular order, I've picked out five from the first wave of figures released by Corinthian headliners. Now, those of you who know me, I'm a Liverpool fan. I predominantly collect Liverpool, so I purposely picked out 5 non-Liverpool players to have a quick look at, bit of a trip down memory lane, and yeah, some might be good, some might be bad, sculpt wise, but they're iconic, they're nostalgic to that original first set of Corinthians. So in no particular order, as I'm a Liverpool fan, obviously the least likely player or club player I'm likely to pick out is an Everton player. So obviously I've picked out an Everton player. Big Nev. Just everything about that screams 90s footballer, or especially 90s goalkeeper. Big chunky bloke, moustache, cracking kit. I believe it was sponsored by Danker. Arguably one of the, never spoke about goalkeepers from back in that era, and he was awesome. Even as a Liverpool fan, I could see the appeal in. Yeah, look at that. I wish we got goalkeeper kits like that in these today. They're just all plain and boring now, and they're all green or pink or black. With a cracking moustache, a bit dubious hair. He had a bit more of a mullet as well, but never mind. Yeah. For an early Corinthian, not a bad likeness. He did get better as he went down the line and started the licence and stuff, but yeah. Neville Southall is one that I've picked out as one of my favourite 5 from the original line. A player I wish had come to Liverpool. He was never going to do. He was never going to go anywhere, to be fair. Should have had way more caps for England. The only other day I was watching a game he played for England B and scored a hat-trick just before the France 98 World Cup. Probably one of the best hat-tricks I've ever seen an England player score, and somehow he still got overlooked. Matt Letizia, Le God. I believe the first player ever to be released in a long sleeve shirt alongside Paul Parker of Man United. Cracking likeness for me. Got the nose spot on. Yeah, just a great figure. One of my all-time favourite figures. Yeah, just I can't say anything bad about it, apart from he's in the Southampton kit. Yeah. That's a great figure. Next one, again to Liverpool supporters, might be a bit of a surprise. but he scored an iconic, or a couple of iconic goals in the early Premier League years. Made kids around the playground scream his name as they struck a ball hard. Tony Yeboah. Beautiful, beautiful Leeds kit. Very simple for that sort of time frame. Just to play in white. They just said they wanted to look like Real Madrid, but never quite were. Again, great sculpt. Wasn't around all that long, but very, very memorable from that early Premier League years, and as a Corinthian figure, I remember vividly going into my local Woolworths at the time in Barnsley, up here in Yorkshire, with my pocket money, picking him up and Gary McAllister at the same time. So yeah, awesome little figure. Again, I had a fondness for the lesser teams, as it were. I didn't get as many figures as they probably should have done. An awesome team, an awesome early Premier League team. Didn't play much like any other team did. It was more just about kick you up in the air and see what happens, sort of thing. Film star. For you young people that stumble across this video might not realise this, but Vinnie Jones was a footballer. Just the Wimbledon figures are cracking. I love them. The kit's awesome. The badge, I love the badge. Yeah, I just love Vinny. I love the Hardman from the early sort of Premier League years, and he epitomised the Hardman, as it were. Great likeness. Yeah, Vinnie Jones, Wimbledon footballer / film star. And then this is one of the first sort of flair players I fell in love with. Played the game completely different to a lot of players at that time. Criminally left out of the French U96 team. He's one of two players who made me want to be left footed, and I was never ever going to be left footed. David Ginola, what a player this guy was. He's up there in he's got to be in my top 10 favourite Premier League players of all time. Horrendous sculpt, looks nothing like him really, apart from having long hair. But again, so many memories of getting him as a kid, again in Woolworths. I always seem to buy him in twos as well, because I love this guy, and from that same sort of entertainers Newcastle team, I got a Spreer at the same time. Just so nostalgic for the original line, so iconic for me. Love the stance on him, because with a lot of these early figures, the ball's a lot of the time on the wrong foot from what they predominantly used. So I can quickly find an example of that. Obviously what I've got just kicking around down here I can't, but anyway, yeah. Ginola Newcastle kit, number 14 on the back, the original French number 14 superstar of the Premier League, followed closely by Henry. Yeah, a quick little pick out of 5 of the original headliners that I loved from the original wave, and that's just a nice little introduction to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the little review as it was. What else I've got planned for the channel? There'll be more video reviews, more figure reviews. I'm gonna try and get back into repainting again, because I've dabbled in that a little bit. So I might do like little repainting side videos. But yeah, just generally talk about the love of little men with big heads. We can love. Yeah, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed this first little video. The channel will grow. I will get better at this. But thank you for your time. Cheers guys. See you in the next one.